Well, I wanted to get out and play in this creek. They're kind of hot, but there you go. And I wanted my french fries. But this little puppy dog walked up. Of course, she has puppies somewhere because her parents didn't teach her any better. Now see, that's offensive. You just offended a lot of people online. I'm sorry. She's got paint on her head. There's a ditch right there I want to get in. And then she walked up. That's all the french fries. Oh wait, I got cat food and my cats hated. I gotta be serious. I know this is cat food, but it's nature's menu. You can't really, I can't believe they put the word man on there. You want some of this? Come here, let's try this. Are you a biter? You don't have to eat so fast. I'm not gonna fight you for it. Are you a biter? No, you're a petter. Golly, why there's so many dogs? That's all I got for you. So, I'm making my way in the community of dogs. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So we'll take a break and watch that dog eat cat food, because that's all I had. She's a petter though. Ow. Tripped. Not cool. I just went down there to pet that dog and she growled at me and started to bite the hand that was feeding her. Watch. You bite? Yeah, you want to bite me. Well, that's not cool. Here's a ditch I want to get in. I've never been in here. For some unknown reason, I fed that dog and then it growled at me. It got all my french fries, which I wanted. And then it growled at me. You want to pet me? Pet you? You want me to pet you? I don't have any more. Why'd you growl at me? Gosh. You don't do that. If you're a good puppy, you don't do that. Look, there's a couple more over here, right there on the ground. Look, it's on the ground. Sniff around. I ain't gonna get down there and point. Look, I know we're friends now, but what's on your head? Come here. What's on your head? What is that? You got paint on your head? Look, I'm gonna get in the creek. I know there's a lot of water for you to drink around here, so go get you something to drink. I forgot to share this with you. Actually, I'm just now sharing it with you. Check this out. This is a new ALLPOWERS power cord. They even make it easy to get that out. This thing is probably the most aesthetically pleasing I've ever gotten in the mail. And I have got many of these in the mail. It is well packaged, so it's not going to show up broken and torn up. Like most, you can charge your cell phone up top. It has an AC output, 120 volts, 600 watts, and it has USB plugs, the DC output, a light when it's on, and it's pretty neat because it shows you everything. That thing should roll up to 100%. Okay, it went to 99. Good enough, because there's not enough room for 3 numbers. And the light's pretty cool. It's a lot brighter at night, of course, and if you want to plug your cigarette lighter in right there, you can. But what makes this thing so incredibly awesome to me is we have watched TV with these. We have done other things with these. Check it. Solar car input. So what does that mean? That means you get your correct cables out of the bags and you open up this fancy pants thing right here. It has directions, but of course everybody knows you aim a solar panel at the sunning shine. This one is quite the beauty. Look at this beast. Pair that with that, and you have an extravaganza. It comes with all your cables that go in this handy dandy ALLPOWERS bag. I'll prove it. Name cable. You don't know what this is? Oh, that's a cable. And here is your warranty packet, which you should fill out. And I've already got it fully charged without the use of sunshine. But wait, there's more. Let's assume that doesn't float your boat and you want a large yet flexible solar panel by ALLPOWERS, roughly 100 watts. There's one right there. So you bring it over here, you lay it down. There are your charging cables, your port to your panel. You open this up, dooflutchy. You remove this dooflutchy, and there you have another most incredibly large yet flexible solar panel that I don't want to break, so I'm gonna leave it right there. That one you can mount anywhere you want to mount it. Now let's move on. This thing is amazing, isn't it? I'll put the link to it on the video description. I think I just heard a snake. You going with me? If I had a fenced-in yard, I'd probably take you home. But I don't have a fenced-in yard, so I can't take you home. I see so many stray dogs, and I know y'all think, why don't you take them home? I can't. I got so many offspring that are moving around everywhere, and I can't. Look at that weapon. This is how you sharpen a creek knife. You get all the green off at the same time. There. Now we're safe. So, of course, my flashlight is in my wagon right there. And I so want to go in here. We'll do that on the way back, depending on how the harvest goes. I'm gonna mess around and cut myself reaching here to get my glove out. So I turn the blade the opposite way. If you're on a ship, your hay is gray and underway. Put your glove on. Okay, well, if you're just joining my channel, I feed strays. I can't take them home. And I pick up junk out of city creeks. Sometimes I fall down. Other times I don't. I try to fall down a lot. And I tell people I'm looking for reptiles in city creeks. So they don't ask again what I'm doing. Unless they want to follow and watch. Then I say, well, there's none here. I get out and then I leave. This is where you put beer cans when you're done. A lot of people wonder why I don't clean up all the creeks I get in. It's because I get in a lot of creeks and I'm not here to clean them up. Look at this when we get back, because it's going to be pretty nasty. Whew. I just got the wolf of a dead animal from somewhere. I hope it's not in here. There's a saw blade, sawzall, sawzallops. We need a spot with good flow and good light, so you can see the struggle is real. But you'll be surprised what you find in a city creek. I still am. I've never swished in this one. Let's start up here with all the fish poo, moving it. Then we'll go down here. I'm close to getting a hole in there. So let's get this out. That's all concrete. So we gotta go to that hole. And do that. And do that. And do that. Everything's gonna be under that hole. Nothing. Except one tapeworm. Yak. Tapeworms are good if you know in a package. Otherwise, they don't do a whole lot of good for anything. They cause more problems than they're worth, I've heard. Never had them. There's nothing in here, and this is probably the best spot in this creek. But everything washes up under the crack right here. So we're gonna spread it out. See what's in there. Nothing. So let's keep moving. This is a neat little creek. Rolls through a pretty older part of town. But a neat part of town with some history. I guess everything has history. That is an eraser. She'll harvest. So as usual, you start with all the fish poo and get it off. Like that. You can do one drag. Don't do a lot of drags in a city creek, or you'll get a nail and a needle for your boot. Then you can stop and look at what you have created. Then you gently swish, get the remains out of there, and you look again. I got a lot of fish poo under my feet. So So that's going to cause a few more issues. So let's move this rock and this rock and switch. And then look, if we don't find even a single library in here, we are leaving. And so are you, whether you like it or not. And we'll go find another spot. So don't be discouraged yet. Where's all my water? Am I blocking it? It's over there. May have to come back to this one. It's taking a little too long. But we'll do some deep grabs. Let's see. Now we'll come back to this one. We'll start a little easier. We'll get that. That opens, holds a hatch open on a car. We're not going to stir this one up as much yet. Now we can see. That one we still can't see. Okay, let's walk in for the obvious first. Then we'll come back and time in there. A lot of short snakes in there. Here comes someone. Let's keep moving. My concern when I got here was how do I get back out? Then I just got to thinking, go back in the same spot. This is about the only option. So this isn't too big of a hole, so we'll swish it. Let's see what comes out. I mailed a package the other day to a young lady in New Hampshire. She wants to try to grow some cane, some Alabama cane in New Hampshire. So I went and dug a bunch up. Probably been about 3 weeks now. And I mailed it. They said it'd be there in 2 days. It's been 3 weeks or more and it never made it. So I filed a claim for what it would cost had I bought it online and done it all. Nothing has come of that. And for some reason, the package is in Texas. Why is there nothing in this creek? There will be. I'm telling you, do not get discouraged. There will be something here in a minute. So, I went today and dug up a bunch more and sent it to her. I hope she gets it. She's going to try to make it grow up there. There's fancier words for make it grow that she knows. It's been a long time since I've had botany. How is there nothing in that hole? Okay, I heard something jingling. Probably a piece of glass. There's a piece of metal. That's a good sign. Oh, there's my thing. So let's start there. See what that is. That is a washer. But that's good because we're down to the old iron, which is where we want to be. There's nothing in that hole but old iron. So let's try this spot. When it happens, it's gonna happen. So just get ready to enjoy the amazement when you see what's in a city creek. It's gonna happen in a minute. It may be 12 minutes. Or it may be 32 minutes. But it's gonna happen. Okay, come on, there's gotta be something in there. There's a piece of wood. Okay, one more look in here. I know, I get tired of it too. How's that possible? Gotta stand up. We got a pretty good bit of creek left, so we'll come back and look in these too. Unless we stir it all up from way up at the top. There's not a single thing in there. I cannot believe all we have found is a butter knife. What is that called? Is it a buggy or a cart? There's a big black grocery bag up there, or trash bag, which you can prepare yourself, because most likely that means there's an animal in it. I thought that was insulated. I thought it was Americana Twiliana, but it's not. I hope there's not an animal in it. But when you get in these city creeks, sometimes that's what you find. Hey, there's the rest of that cart. It might have just got it flat and crashed in here. Somebody had lobster tails.
Find anything neat yet?
Not yet, man. Man, that guy scared me to death. He said, "You found anything neat yet?" Okay, this is just somebody's household trash. There's a lot of people around here, so I'm trying to be a little quiet. I don't want to stir up a dog, a frog, or anything, and I wish I had brought my flashlight. But I think that we will. It's a piece of a chain link fence. I think we're going to get out and get it when we get back. I'm about to walk past the daycare. Last time I went to a big city park in Raglan, Alabama, and there was a school teacher out there with her kids, and she called the cops on me because I was in a creek. I wasn't even near her. But y'all know that story. Safety first. Oh, there's 2 more bags of trash up there. I guess this is just where you dump your garbage when it doesn't work. A lot of city creeks are like this, where everybody just throws everything. I'm not going to spend a lot of time digging in this one. It's just got a little funkiness going on. I might harvest this if it's metal. It is metal. We will harvest that on the way back. We'll put it with our giant knife. Man, I wish I had brought my flashlight. I may go back and get it and come back up here. I don't know. Household garbage. Household garbage. Well, I had to come back to my wagon to get my flashlight and a new battery for the GoPro because it swelled up about to explode. With that being said, we're going in another tunnel way up a lot farther. I'm looking down in there at everything I swished, and from up here I see something. I didn't walk all the way down, I climbed up on that buggy. So I think, I'll make sure I lock my wagon. It's locked. So I think with that being said, we'll get back in right here. I was just talking and just having a grand old time. And then I realized, y'all were gone. And I said, where did y'all go? And you ignored me. Nobody said a word. You know what? I'm done sticking my hand on there right now. Okay, maybe I'm not. That appears to be made into the concrete. No, it's clay. The clay settles around stuff. That's actually good. One more time, right? Nothing. But wait. There's more. That looks like an incredibly large key. I need to put my gloves on. It's not a key, it's a chain link. There's a link and there's a link. So the question is, what's under the chain, right? Okay, we need gloves. Just one. We only put the right hand in water. Hang on. Nobody likes stuff touching their legs when they're in the water. I want to know what love is. I know you can show me. Goodness, I don't want to break my thing, but I want to know where this chain goes after we look right here. In a minute. We need some clean. We need some clean. Yeah, it's just a big chain, but I think we'll get a couple of piles from right here. Finally, a library. Here's your honest. One library. See, that's a good sign. And since I decided to get back in right here, we oh, it stinks so bad. Since I decided to get back in right here, I'm wondering if there's anything in the other holes. So let's go see. I got the flashlight and I got this because sometimes in tunnels there's really deep holes. Nothing in there. If this video gets too long, feel free to go do something else and come back when we get in the tunnel. We'll be there in a minute. Nothing there. Let's go to the tunnel. My friend is back. You can't get in here with me. I'm sorry. Don't try that. You won't be able to get out. I'm sorry. Did you find anything to drink? I got more food if you're around when I get out, okay? I'm sorry. I know you want somebody to take care of you, don't you? Dogs need that. Cats are sustainable. They can make it on their own. Dogs just do this. They stare at you like, man, you got any food? Why'd you try to bite me earlier? Okay, I'm gonna go, okay? See you in a little while. So I made it to the tunnel. I got to this and I was recording because I didn't know what it was. And it's got something in it. Got some electronics in there. I wasn't sure what it was, so I looked at my camera as I was asking y'all what it was, and nobody said anything, and I realized I'm not even recording anymore. So we'll set the Kelly grippers up here on the side. Speaking of Kelly grippers, I wonder if he's still watching my videos. I bought many pair. We're not a, I don't know, there's something shiny in there. No, we're not going there. We'll go here though. It's about 20 degrees cooler in here. Huh, what is that? Oh, what's going on right there? Looks like an artesian well-to-do. Let's keep going. This looks like it pops out back up here, so I'm not going far because this is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Also, it's solid all the way up, which means everything's going to wash through in the rain. And there's a lot of bugs in here. Yeesh. Yeah, we'll go check the other one and then head out. But before we go, I guess we'll check a few cracks up in here. Because corns and things do get hung in these cracks. It looks like a ring, but it's not. I just don't want to hit my head. When you get one of these wrapped around you, you cannot get it off. Oh. I found a silver $50 in a creek like this one time, doing this same thing. It just didn't make it through. But if it's not a deep crack, you're not going to catch anything. This is most definitely. Is that a bat? I think we'll head out. You don't have far to go. Just follow that little yellow dot. Oh, I just hit my head so hard on that. Did you hear my teeth? Oh my goodness. That's the worst I've ever hit my head. I've got a little bleed, but holy smokes, that hurt. That may be the end of the video. Depends on how I feel when I get back to the wagon. Does it look bad? It hurts so bad. I'm done. I hit my teeth together so hard that it routed all the soft stuff in my head. I think there's a few drops of blood running down my forehead. So, I'm done. Thanks for watching my video. Sorry we only found a knife and a little digger thing in one library. But either way, thanks for watching my videos. You gotta follow me down here. I'll give you some more before we go. Come on, my head hurts. Let's go. You know, the video is over, but I just had half a thought to take the dog with me, but where'd you go? Well, it disappeared. He'll be down here when I get out. But I don't know. How do you know when it's actually nursing or done nursing? I was gonna milk it, but excuse me, I made sneezes. That's the human coming out of me. Oh my goodness. It makes my teeth and my head hurt. Look at my dog. So if you pick up a dog that's got 35 milkers, how do you know if it's currently milking without milking it? I didn't want anybody to walk by and see me. I didn't want to lay on the ground underneath it and see if it's producing. And I didn't want it to bite me. So if you're a dog expert, let me know. Here's my step ladder, thank goodness. We're gonna get on this and get out of here. You know, these things weigh a lot of pounds from what I've heard. And as long as I don't fall off this and break one of the limbs. See, I had two hands last time. Okay, we're good. I don't see my dog. Let's go. I'm done. A little AC, a little ibuprofen, good as new. The dog didn't come out. It went in somebody's backyard. Thanks for watching my videos.